RacingExperts.com. We are here with the number 78 driver, BJ McLeod. First up, BJ, how's the Circle B Ford?
We actually unloaded pretty good for our organization and our goals and stuff. Definitely a lot better baseline than we had here in the spring race. Didn't make any adjustments. Pretty much just working on me and making sure I got to where I needed to be in practice, and then qualifying. Tried to get a little bit more and pushed it too hard and cost us half a second. So it is what it is. At least we tried.
You've had your highs and lows this season, but obviously compared to 2021, how would you rate the performance of Live Fast Motorsports this season?
We've been a lot closer as far as Delta goes than we were in 2021. It's just with the competition getting as stacked as it did for this year, there's not many people to outrun. It's just our budget and where we race. There's not a lot of. We're literally the only one out here that's running on an engine that we own. So it's just changed from 2020 or 2021 because obviously we could outrun 5 to 7 cars every week, no problem. So I definitely the team's gotten better. It's just the competition got a little bit better also, and it's still leaving us in the same spots. We're finishing. Without attrition, we're 33rd to 35th place car, somewhere in that area. With attrition, we've been running in the top 30 quite a bit. So, we're pleased with the pickup we've had over last year. It's just some of the results don't show it because the series is way more competitive.
I've been asking some of the other Ford drivers, their opinions on the car lately because we've seen that Kevin Harvick has been very outspoken about the safety of these next gens, most notably the Fords. What's your take on that? You've had a couple of crashes this season. Haven't really been hard hits, but what's your take on the next gen safety?
Yeah, it's it's a new car, and the only way there's several models and years of research that's gone into it, but the only way to really know where we're at is have drivers get in it and wreck it, right? So you're hearing that it's definitely a little bit too stiff, and there's some concerns around that. But NASCAR is also working extremely hard and every day to combat that and get it to where we need to be for the future. So I think we're all just doing the best we can to keep moving forward and working together as a team to try and get some fixes to get it to where it absorbs energy a little bit better.
Obviously in the Cup Garage, it's really all about the charters, and obviously Live Fast Motorsports plans to be back in 2023, but have you had any outreach from any other teams searching for a charter?
We have people reach out to us every now and then, but nothing. We're racing, man. So it's it's get a call, answer it, move on.
Overall, what are your expectations for the rest of the season?
We're just today we're going to qualify next to last, but it's like today was a huge improvement for our team. It's every week just to do this. The second trips we get back to this track, NASCAR's done a really excellent job at making sure the big teams can't develop new parts and do things that to cheat this car up any more than what all of us can, right? So it's that part staying very per the rule book, and there's no lenience. We got sent around 3 or 4 times in tech somewhere. It don't matter who you are, you're going to fix it or you're not going to race. So them doing that has allowed us to look forward to the future of trying to catch up, because we learn slower, we have less infrastructure and less people to be able to learn these things right off the bat. But every time we're going back to these tracks for the second trip, we're I consider it 100% better than the first time we were there. So that's exciting, and that's kind of the goal for the rest of the year, is just our second trip to every track to be better than we were the first time we were there. And so far we're doing it in leaps and bounds. It's not just a little.
And my final question is, we haven't really seen you partake in the other series. Any plans to compete in the Xfinity Series this season or in 2023?
I may drive my own car 1 or 2 times the rest of the year in Xfinity, and then I'd like to run one truck race, but I haven't talked to anybody yet.
All right, that's BJ McLeod. He looks to have a good run tomorrow on September 11th. Thank you, BJ.